Unless something is really immune. Hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIII. We're still playing. Hope is going to be playable and talking now, and that makes me sad. Hey, that save data doesn't have a face on it.
That's because.
Oh, that's because it's a new save. Yeah, sorry.
No, it's from because it's from one of the places where it lets you save without you being at a save point.
Oh, I see.
There's apparently an enemy here.
I liked your little dodge you did there. For all the difference it made.
They've recolored the dogs finally.
Yes, we now get new dogs to kill. We're gonna
Vexteron, what?
We're gonna keep calling them dogs. I hope no one is angry about that. Oh my god, I forgot Hope had a boomerang. It's been that long.
Oh, we have had him in battle before, haven't we?
Yeah, before we had...
When it was just him and the Neil.
Yeah, but when it was still more tutorial than it is now. Because we didn't have anything to do other than attack.
Is there a ball? Yes, there is a ball, isn't there?
Oh, yeah, there it is. Camera! We've never used any of those Libroscopes, and we probably won't.
That is flashing, but we can't do anything
no,
with it
that's
because that is not the sort of game this is.
No, this is just electricity to show
do we want
that
to
they
save
can
that
do...
ball?
No, I think we're good. We'll save the next puzzle. Oh, now we're fighting a green dog and some red dogs. I like the way they always arrange them weak things in front.
Not always. At one point I did wind up attacking a strong thing while there was a weak thing around.
Really?
Which, I think that was one of the times we got a 3.
Ah, I see. Because the enemy stuck around for longer, yeah. So, I'm going to stop asking what's going on when I can see, because yes, okay, you have a Commander and a Ravager at the moment. So we still have not seen Synergist. Should we maybe have that open at the start? So he can cast buffs and then swap it.
With these enemies, I'm not sure what the point would be.
Oh yeah, this is true. That's actually a very good point, that there is no point in casting buffs. Yeah, more jumping! Yeah! This is a big jumping... It's not a jumping puzzle though, because there's only one way to go.
It's not a jumping puzzle because I'm not really in control of the jumping, I just run in that direction and
yes.
that happens.
It's a jumping section. There you go.
It's slightly more interesting holding forward.
Yes. It's not just a windy path, sometimes it's slightly broken up as well. So I assume, if it gave you the option of changing your party, which it doesn't, you can also change your party leader?
Yes.
I assume all of them can be party leader.
Yes.
Right, okay.
And as mentioned, quite a long time ago, once we get that option, Saj will always be our party leader,
yes.
Because if he dies, the game is over.
Yes, we have mentioned that, sorry. It's been a number of hours. Sometimes I need a reminder. If I had my notes with me, like I planned to at the start of the game, none of this would happen. I stopped taking notes at about hour 3, because nothing happened between hour 2 and hour 4. Very sad. Now things have started to occur and I enjoy it again.
These things actually appear to be good enough to maybe warrant buffs.
Cool. So do some buffs.
That is what I'm doing.
No, but he was just standing there ineffectually for ages, like to the point where I thought, his ATV must have filled up by now.
And they died while he was buffing.
Yep. You got Protect on you.
Yeah.
But you just
apparently
didn't
I
get
got 5 stars,
despite
faffing.
It's fine. Sometimes the game would like you to faff. It's one of the times you got a 4, the game was like, you know what, he's not faffing enough. I'm gonna take a star off for the lack of utilizing our combat system to its fullest.
That's not what I meant to change to.
War and Peace is a good name though. So when you paradigm shift, If you've got some attacks prepared, do those go away?
They finish. If you've got things that you've got full gauges, then it finishes doing what it's in the process of doing before everything empties out.
Right, okay, cool. Hope is about to die.
So he is.
He can't really take damage, and there are 2 dudes on him.
You are in War and Peace, everything should be okay. If he heals lightning now.
Ooh, well, it's a good
Slash and burn!
I like the fact that the paradigms have names. I like that someone's thought of the name for every combination. And that they are quite funny names. Hope might need healing again.
War and Peace. But we are actually getting to the point of the game being vaguely interactive in combat now.
Which is weird, because I was about to say that War and Peace is more interesting than playing this game. We may actually start reading War and Peace through the commentary track. I have it prepped by my side right now.
No, you do
a
not.
lie.
Stop taunting people.
That's a lie.
Stop making horrible threats that will lose us viewers. Apparently I sucked then.
Yeah, people did nearly die quite a lot.
Nobody did die.
I guess that's impressive. I guess nobody did die is different levels of impressive depending on what you're talking about. Like, if you come back from the grocery store and you're like, that was a successful journey, no one died, people will think there's something wrong with you. If you're like, that was a successful genocide, no one died, then I guess it makes a bit more sense. Although, a successful genocide surely would mean that everyone died. Clearly I didn't think through my point. This thing is taking damage, and not taking any damage. Why is that?
It is...
Not, we do not know.
You've used things on... Right, okay.
Libra it's not like we use our technique points for anything else. There's a weakness to
Physical
lightning.
and magic are both but this is the one time when we are going to have to switch to dual casting.
There you go. I knew we would. You almost wish that we'd got a paradigm that was caster and medic.
Yeah, I should set that up.
Yeah, Mr. Anything else would be worthless. I have to admit, I am the sort of person who would make a paradigm for every combination if I could.
You can only have 6
Yes, I
paradigms
know,
at once.
but for all the combinations I could think of at the time, just on the off chance, or just for the sake of, you know what, this fight's going kind of easy, I'm going to shift to an all-medic party.
That couldn't actually attack!
It couldn't win, but it probably couldn't lose either. Just in case we fight more of those lightning dudes.
And you know what? Because we've got nothing else to do with our
Let's have a Ravager and a Synergist.
Yes. Which is apparently Archmage. And
Yeah.
Ravager and Medic is yin and yang.
I can see that, because you've
People
got
can't
black
read.
magic and white magic.
Are there any balls? Not that we can see. Oh.
But there is a circle to jump in. Yes!
Ba-doing.
Okay, so which way does it want you to go, left or right? Okay, that is the way you're supposed to go, I think.
Yeah. I hope they don't move on before I get a chance to go the other way.
If there's a ball around, they probably won't. Because I think this cutscene would have triggered whichever direction you stood in.
Possibly?
Can we get through this way, you think? You know where you're going, right?
I've been here on missions before.
Doesn't
Missions.
sound awfully convincing.
Nothing to do with the Purge, though.
The Purge is SciComm's baby. Our military is split into 2 arms. The Public Security and Intelligence Command, known as SciComm.
That's actually not a bad acronym.
It sounds more impressive than it is, though.
Bodhi
Yes.
Security Regiment.
But it's not like... Wasn't Soldier a really weird one?
If you're not
I don't
SciComm,
remember
then
what
why
that
did you
stood
board the
for.
train?
For Sarah.
Flashback!
And it's a flashback, and they're not at the beach this time. And I'm sad that it's not the same flashback as before.
Join the end of the line. Attention, Purge deportees. Follow instructions and stay in your lines. Personal belongings will be returned upon arrival.
Tastefully obscured from us.
In your lines. This is for your own safety.
How dare you do that, motherfucker?
Huh? What's the GC doing here? This op's under SciComm direction.
So direct me. Let me on. I want to be purged.
That doesn't make any sense. You're dumb.
Only civs get purged. Sanctum staff and soldiers are exempt. Huh?
Then I quit.
Line up.
Well, how did she get her sword back? I don't remember. We had this discussion about how she seemed to...
It was probably made visible, but we probably missed it.
Excuse me. Hey, lady. What gives?
I volunteered.
Really? You don't look ready to go quiet into that good night.
You want quiet? You better take the next train.
I like this
I
girl.
really want to see what you're up to.
Oh, damn it! Rasputin hasn't showed up in this cutscene
I
either,
had to
and that
rescue
makes me
Sarah before
sad.
they transported the
Well,
vestige
it's-
to Pulse.
Oh, I
And out
see.
of my reach.
In-engine resources, not actually an
My only
engine.
chance to save
I
her
see.
was to join the Purge.
I see. So that is what happened. That is not actually a very good reason. I thought she would have done something cool against SciComm and they purged her.
You're telling me you got on that train so you could save your sister?
You're fucking nuts.
That's crazy. I could never do something like that.
Because I'm
It's
whiny
not a
and
question of
useless.
can't. There are some things in life you just do.
Like when you sneeze.
Easy for someone like you to say.
Or hiccup.
Like when she does anything, because someone with no personality can have no.
Yeah, exactly. I guess she doesn't really have a reason to do anything.
And she's gone off climbing the wall.
That was the moral of the story. She doesn't want to go up there, she just has to, and so she will. And he'll just stay and whine. Wah, wah, wah. Why am I so pathetic?
She left me.
Are we just going to be playing as him on his own now?
If we are, I'm gonna just kill myself.
Don't leave me alone.
Yes! Rasputin! In engine for the first time!
It might not actually be the first time.
Hey!
Apparently
Rasputin
baby
covering up
chocobos can fly!
and can cover up shots that we're not supposed to see. I don't like all the noises she's making.
Can't keep up with this girl.
I don't know, it's kind of amusingly removed from reality.
It is, yes. I'm enjoying it. So he can now also be a synergist. And he's our party leader, I think.
Yay!
We get to play as
Use the Faith spell, which raises the target's magic attribute, which is good because nobody here, well, no one can use physical attacks. No, but he gets bravery as well. You will encounter enemy groups engaged in battle with one another. When tensions occupied, it becomes easier for you to contact with a member of either side will initiate a battle against both. However, the enemies may not even notice your presence at first until you fight each other instead.
Cool. I didn't read any of that, by the way. Is that
Enemies
important?
sometimes fight each other.
Right, I see. We should do
Save
Crystallium
and then Crystallium.
yes, that is what we should do. Okay, I think Saz does need a theme song.
In fact,
And
save and then check to see if there's any new shops and then Crystallium.
Yes,
because we are
good
in like a
plan.
new place and I don't think I checked last time, did I? Ah? Up in Arms is a
Yes,
shop!
Up in Arms is a shop.
If history has taught us anything, it's that everyone dies eventually. But at Up in Arms, we help you to ensure your enemies do so as soon as possible. From classic pieces to cutting-edge upgrades, we've got it all. Edged weapons and up-in-firearms gun sections. Fully Sanctum approved. Blaze Fire Saber.
None of this we can afford. How much gil do we have? Where does it say? 1,000. We have not spent any gil.
And we haven't sold anything either, which...
Oh, I guess. Yeah, fair enough. Oh well, we don't want any of that.
And there's
Shit.
new stuff that...
B&W. BT dubs. Oh, the new stuff is stuff we can't afford.
Black belt increases physical resistance. Of course it is. We can't afford anything without selling stuff.
I guess. It just seems weird that we've not bought anything, but we can't afford things. Alright.
We need to do Costerium as well.
We do.
Components.
Oh, those are those things. So when is it we get to customize weapons?
I have no idea. But I'm sure there's still plenty of tutorial left.
Oh, yeah.
Costerium.
Welcome to the Costerium. That's the Costerium song. Should we not be maxing his Ravager, or is he already?
Boosts target's odds of interrupting actions and avoiding interruptions.
So this is going to be an interesting group. I assume we'll be, what, 2 Ravagers or Ravager and Medic for most of the time.
Ravager. I'm getting the abilities that look worth having.
I see.
Ooh, there's loads of this. It's
Yeah.
Overwhelm. Boost chain bonus effective attacks for each ally targeting the same enemy.
It's cool, I guess.
It'll take ages to get there though.
Yeah. It's a kind of magic.
But we're actually almost there.
Magic! Okay.
Saboteur!
Do we? Or do we want to... How's her Ravager going? I may have a slight obsession with Ravager, I'm just afraid that we won't have enough damage dealingness. Yeah, she's alright.
She appears to...
There's plenty that she could get, but
Ah, fire's over there.
that could be handy.
So do we want fire or do we want debuffs?
I don't know. This is difficult.
Let's go after fire because the game will probably prove me wrong, but debuffs are...
Normally a little worthless.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone is angry right now. I can basically hear them through time getting
Right,
angry
we've
at
got
us.
that. Let's get the HP, but we're not going to bother with the strength. Medic, what can we get here? Have I already looked at this? I bet I have.
I don't know.
There appears to be a lot of magic on this one, so let's...
That's kind of good.
No, but we've got... Abilities! Or
Abilities mean
abilities.
nothing if you don't have the stats to back them up, good sir.
True. It was an ability anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
But I didn't get any magic. Far too much talking about this. Right, that's over. Next
Yes,
video.
we are done with the Crystalline.
You get tired?
Oh, but...
Oh, there's more!
There's more!
Oh, yes, of course. This is important. Okay.
What? No. Right.
Okay. I didn't see what we already have. We can get
We didn't have
Synergist and
Synergist.
Medic, and that is the only thing that we have not got.
We've got Synergist... No, we don't have Synergist. Do we want Synergist and Medic?
Maybe, just because it's the only combination we don't have. I'm pretty sure we have everything now. Oh, it depends what else. Oh,
We
no,
don't
see,
have
we don't have Saboteur and something.
Ravager and Saboteur.
There you go. Now we have every combination.
Undermine Symbiosis.